So before we look at the opportunities, I will like to show you the lithium-ion battery value chain. And this is not an exhaustive value chain. There are a lot of other elements to it as well. But essentially, the way this entire industry works is at the first stage you have material extraction. So you have mining, and then you have refining of that material to increase it to a certain purity that it can be used in a cell. At this point, you have different kinds of salts of nickel, cobalt, iron, phosphorus, graphite. This goes into component production of a cell. Typical components include anode and cathode, and the electrolyte. And if you're interested, manufacturing of anode or manufacturing of cathode is the highest margin activity that you can see in the value chain. One of the highest margin activities. This obviously doesn't happen in India. A lot of this happens in countries like Japan and Korea, and also lately in China. And then once those components have been created, you have the cell assembly, uh, followed by once you have these cells, these are then sent out to battery manufacturers, and they make batteries out of these cells. They produce modules, and then they produce battery packs. And these modules again will have different kinds of components going in: battery management systems, sensors, cooling systems, enclosures, wires, bunch of other things. And then these battery packs go into some sort of an application. And these applications can be of different kinds. They can be mobility applications, which can include cars, buses, trucks, scooters, rickshaws, delivery vans, even cycles. They can be stationary storage applications for, say, residential storage, commercial storage, or industrial storage. So batteries, for example, are very useful in peak shaving because the electricity rates are lower during the day and higher in the evening. And typically, what a lot of industrial units will do is they will charge their batteries during the day when the costs are lower, and then use them in the evening when the costs are higher. This helps both the grid, stabilize the grid, and save them costs. It's sort of a win-win. And then you have renewable applications, so solar or wind, and then again used in industry in different places. So used to operate forklifts, robots, industrial robots, bunch of different kinds of things. And then once the batteries reach their end of life at some point of time, they will go to some end of life handler like ourselves at Lohum. You can then reuse these batteries in some lower powered application, or you can recycle these batteries to extract the material out of it and then put that back in the value chain again in the cell manufacturing process. So this is the entire value chain, and there is a lot of interesting opportunity across it at every single stage.